What does death mean in Poppy Playtime? This means that until we see a character's confirmed death, they may still be alive. A living example of this is Wuggy, who seemed to have died in the first chapter but appeared in the fifth. So let's see who died in Chapter 5. Everyone's favorite Wuggy dies again at the end of Chapter 5, along with Kissy Missy. But are they really dead? If you look closely, you can see that inside they don't have real blood, but the same liquid that was used to experiment and bring the dolls to life. And let's also remember what these two went through. Huggy, who fell from a great height and knocked out everything he could. And also Kissy, who was caught by the prototype. Here you can also notice that instead of finishing them off, he starts chasing us. And I highly doubt that after this, he will return to them. Based on all this, we can conclude that they are quite tenacious, and I'm sure we'll meet them again in the next chapter. Lilly. But what about Lilly? Is there a chance she will appear in the next chapter? Here you can clearly see how she fell and was crushed. But let's remember that Lilly also consists of the same liquid that can bring dolls to life. And immediately after her death, going a little further, where the game itself gives us a hint, where Lilly says the following.
Did you know your hair keeps growing even after you die?
Doesn't that seem strange to you? Immediately after Lilly's death, she says that her hair continues to grow, even after death, as if hinting that this won't kill her. But will she really return in the next chapter? After all, we know the prototype doesn't really need her, and he locked her in this castle as punishment. So it's debatable, but I still think she'll come back.
I told you not to cheat!
Prototype, the most resilient character, who doesn't know what death is, and apparently doesn't want to know. He doesn't care at all what we do to him. He just moves on. And his speed is also amazing. Literally in a few seconds he catches up with the carriage, which is not slow. Even after we blew him up and set him on fire, he just kept running. I have no idea how we're going to deal with him in the next chapter, if he got up even after that. Player, of course we're alive, but how? We all saw at the end what the prototype did. It tore a hole in us and decided to drown us in liquid. But still, how did we survive? Let's remember what kind of liquid he threw us into. Exactly, the one that brought the dolls to life. It was this liquid that healed our wound. It's strange that the prototype forgot about the ability of this liquid, because he himself had been working with it for a long time and conducting experiments. But it is precisely this mistake that may cost him his life, since we are clearly not going to let him go in the next chapter. Another mistake he made was that he got rid of the orphans, the hostages. Only the prototype knew where he had hidden them, and only he could free them.
I did.
What I had to.
Very.
A better place now.
You're a monster!
So now our hands are free, and we can kick his ass. Poppy. Will we see Poppy in the next chapter? Definitely yes. There's no need to worry about that, as the prototype definitely isn't planning on killing her. But let's remember how at the tea party, the prototype said he could make her better, but accidentally damaged Poppy's face. Judging by the prototype's reaction, he clearly didn't expect that. But in what form Poppy will appear to us in the next chapter is unknown. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content. Bye!